What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you like DMZ, or more specifically you like DMZ missions, you are absolutely in the right place. We're working our way through all of the factions as well as all of the tiers in season 2, but specifically today we are looking at the Legion faction and we're looking at a tier 3 mission for that faction called Missing Person. Now, this mission is a 3-parter, but also at the same time worth noting that it actually expects you to go to 2 different maps. You will be going to Al Mazrah for the first step, and then you'll be going to Ashika Island for the second and the third step. Now, one last thing before we actually dive into the detail and go through step by step, I will mention to you that the final step of this mission, extract from Ashika Island, does not need to be done during the second step. So it is entirely possible that as you have this mission in your mission log, you might already have progress on this, you might already have this finished just by extracting. So that's at least one little good thing that we know there. It means that 2 and 3 are independent of each other. However, once we get into the actual detail here, our first step out of the 3 requires us to go to Al Mazrah. More specifically, Saraf Bay sits in the south of the map, basically next to Al Bagra Island. And this area, this harbor area, has kind of like a mosque building, and specifically on the map, it is over here. Now, as you go into this area here, you can gain entry from, I would say, the north side. And as you come into the middle, you'll see some lockers here, and the folder that you're looking for, or rather the letter that you're looking for, is right there. Grab that and extract that off the map successfully, and that is the first part of this mission done. That gets us onto part 2 of this mission then, and we need to focus our attention on the Ashika Island map. Now we need to infiltrate into this map with the letter in our inventory, and we need to be making our way to the north side of the map, more specifically this apartment complex area. Now you'll notice 2 blocks of apartments here, and notice there also that sometimes these can spawn as strongholds. So in the case of either one of these being the stronghold that you need to be getting into, you will of course need to also bring a stronghold key with. Now that being said, look at the 2 buildings, and essentially the upper one is the A block and the bottom one is the B block. We are trying to get into the B block, and also we want the left side of the B block. Now the fastest way to get to B7 is to just take the zip line up the side of the building and then go down 1 floor. Of course, you can come in the bottom and go up 2, well, I think it's 3 floors, but it's way easier to just take the zip line up and then drop down 1. Now, as you walk into this apartment, into the little kitchen area, you will find the prompt that lets you place the letter. And once you do that, that is going to get the second part of this mission complete. And if you haven't already extracted from Ashika Island in a previous jump with this mission in, then you simply need to extract, and this mission will be done and dusted. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know if you had any trouble with this mission. As tier 3 missions go, this was fairly straightforward. I do like these missions that expect you to go from one map to the other, essentially carrying stuff. It kind of heightens the tension, but of course it also makes it more difficult, because if you get murdered with that item on the way to your destination, for instance in step 2, then that would mean that you would need to go all the way back to Al Mazrah and to go get another letter. So heightened stakes, heightened rewards, maybe not so much heightened rewards. But either which way, I hope you got this mission done, and it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.